So, and you know, doing that podcast, you're now living out in Vegas. How are you liking that? Because you were in LA.
Yeah. We love Vegas.
But is it because the costs, or is like why? Because it's just a desert.
So I would say the two main things that make me love Vegas, and this is it's so sad that this is like what my standard is. Coming from LA, my only standard now that we have a family is I want a place where people leave me alone. And then
Bart does not like people.
Well, I want people to not go like, I need you to be a Republican or I need you to be a Democrat. I just want people.
They did that in LA?
Dude, so we lived in it's not a gated community, but it might as well be because you pay HOA fees and stuff, and we have our own park, right? And that was going to be the place, our forever home, and that's an inside joke for everyone on the channel.
I was doing some research. You keep calling everyone
Yeah,
forever.
because everyone's like, okay, this is like forever from 18.
It's like when everyone buys their dream car. This is my dream car until I buy my next dream car.
Yeah. So that was supposed to be our forever home, and we're supposed to stay there for a while. I did all my research. Cool school district, very like down to earth family suburb vibes. And we had our own park. At our own park during the pandemic, I mean, like this is like we pay for this park through the HOA, right?
It's my park.
My park. I go there with my kid. We're playing outdoors in the sun. And then there's this dad, he goes like, where's your son's mask? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, he's like, you need to wear a mask at this park. And I'm like, do you even live here? Because I've never seen him before. He goes, no. I'm like, then you need to get out of my park. I'm like, what the fuck? So I just want to be in a place where like, leave me alone. And so that's standard, like prerequisite number one, leave me alone. The other one is, I just don't want to see homeless people on my street.
It's like actually, if people haven't been to LA, like it's
crazy.
It's on another level. Like you go to any, even downtown Houston, you go to any, like there's, a homeless epidemic. Was that the right word?
I don't know. It's a
homelessness.
It's
a problem everywhere.
Yeah.
LA is another level. Like you have to, I'm walking on the sidewalk. Oh, I need to walk on the street for the next mile because I can't walk on the sidewalk because there's 100 tents.
And there's human shit on the ground.
Yeah.
Like literally in front of our house, there would be like human feces on the ground. And then I'm like playing catch with my kid. And he's like, what is that, Papa? Is that
he's
caca?
like, Dad had to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah. I'm like, that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Let's go play over there. And it was just a common occurrence in our house. We ended up having like 12 Nest camera set up all over the place. Because for some reason, they really liked going through that neighborhood and they would set fires. There's random fires, random like fireworks.
Homeless people would set fires?
I learned that that's a thing. I don't know why, either to keep warm or just to be a nuisance or something. But there's fires going on all the time, like too dangerously close to our house. There's human caca. And then there's a ton of break-ins, like people's Amazon packages being stolen, people's cars like being broken into. Yeah. So we were like, and that home was like $1 million home. We're like, why are we paying this much and paying these HOA fees? And it's like, so we're like, let's get out of there. So those are my only two main requirements. And then actually, there's a point where I was like texting you and Christian too, and I was like, hey, like, how do you guys like Houston? Because I was like open anything. I was like, Utah seemed like they had it together. Texas seems like they have it together. Yeah. I was even thinking Idaho at one point. And then Vegas. And then I think just through like, kind of like going like, okay, what if I have a family emergency? How long would it take to get back to family? If I was working remote, there's going to be a time zone difference. And so just through kind of like the rest of the things that I would say probably aren't super big priority, but still make a difference, Vegas ended up being the spot. And then so far, I love it so far.
What is going on, guys? I am Max Tuning, your host. I hope you enjoyed this little clip. If you want to see the full, magical, lovely episode, just click the link down in the description or search Don't Be Sour on your favorite podcast streaming service. And remember, thank you for tuning in.